But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cooper moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Earl Lynch. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Manning is there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another chance. Charles McDougall.
Third baseman, number 7, Charles McDougall.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 5-1. Digging in once again, Jeremy Fernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. Bouncer to the left side. Lynch scoops it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Shuckers, number 60, J. Hoover.
Striding in once again, Earl Lynch. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in and ready for it. Robertson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he just manages to get his hand in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Arroyo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 5-2. Ready for another shot now, Earl Lynch. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-2.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rodney Boovy earns the win, his second. Ramon Pereira works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good Keith Klazuski, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Cooper is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Adamson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Popped up. McDougal is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Coming to the plate now, D'Angelo Cooper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Funk is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now, and Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Charles McDougal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Earl Lynch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half. Now at the plate, Earl Lynch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. The relay throw. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now that's popped up. Guerra is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cooper moves over, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The home team leads this thing 4-2. Leading off the inning, Earl Lynch, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready once again, Vaughn Sellers. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, he tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's saved. So coming to the plate, Peter Vila, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Earl Lynch. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Montano giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Settling in now, Fernando Guerra. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw will come in quickly, and the winning run moves up to 3rd now with only 1 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Earl Lynch. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Skied into straightaway right. Cooper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles McDougal. He singled his last time up.
Charles McDougal.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robertson has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping into the box, Earl Lynch. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-5.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Montgomery Biscuits slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Shane Morris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Antonio Espinoza earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Shuckers, 5 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
Welcome to MLB The Show. In this, Elmer Castilla will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Earl Lynch swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Into the box, Eric Montano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Striding in, Lon Miller. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lon Miller.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And the home team leads it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Earl Lynch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Vargas takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The home team leads this thing 1-0. Standing in, Jeremy Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeremy Fernandez.
The 0-1 on its way. To third. To his left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lynch ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and the home team leads it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Earl Lynch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring up the former first rounder, Christian Arroyo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Franco. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Hard down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another chance, Fernando Guerra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another shot now, Earl Lynch. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the in now, Jeremy Fernandez. Here's the 1-2. Bunted here as he gets this one down. Lynch. Right. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Biloxi. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the... Daryl Aiken, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low, and that's not an easy thing to do. Day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging it, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
On to first, and it's dropped.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Tough to explain sometimes.
He's got it. On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Digging in, Earl Lynch. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Alfredo Vargas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stage when they're only down by a couple of runs. A guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's out number 1. At the plate, Fernando Guerra.
Now batting, first baseman, Fernando Guerra.
Weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 2-0.
Now batting, third baseman,
Riding in once again, Earl Lynch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Vargas fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Earl Lynch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Adamson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Franco ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can...
Digging in and looking for more, Earl Lynch. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base. Stepping up to the plate, Earl Lynch. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Franco is right there as he puts it away, no problem. Ready once again, Earl Lynch. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. 8-5 tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Julius Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Antonio Espinoza hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Game's future. So here's the cleanup hitter, Earl Lynch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Franco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. At the plate, Earl Lynch. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cooper is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play. Digging in, Jim Manning. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Earl Lynch. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. So digging in now, Daniel Robertson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runner goes for second. Softly hit to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Peter Vila, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Manning will put this one away and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And the home team leads it 4-1. Digging in, Earl Lynch. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get it. And he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Peter Vila. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Peter Vila becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Stepping in, Luis Esparza. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Biloxi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears. Coming to the plate now, Josh Higgins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded. Striding in, Earl Lynch. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Fly ball out toward left center field. Huddleston on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top.
Digging in for his second at bat, Earl Lynch. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Earl Lynch will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Hit in the air out to center field. Huddleston has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready now, Earl Lynch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Earl Lynch.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. Nobles is up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to 4-0 to score tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rodney Boovy notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings.